What did the Goo Goo Dolls say when they were playing Riichi Mahjong? And I don't wanna call a Riichi, 'cause I don't have a very good hand. When everyone's sumoing Mongons, I am stuck in the Shadow Realm land. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. First things first, I have to start this video off with a press conference, okay? Those are the sounds of the cameras. Yusong, please. Yusong, a comment. Hello, everyone. Please sit down. I have some heavy news to share this fine morning. Last night, I played 2 games of Mahjong off stream, unrecorded. I got 4th place both times. Yusong. I just wanted to say congrats to the doubters. And I'm sorry to the believers. I will not be accepting any questions at this time. Yusong, how'd you get so handsome? Yusong. Oh, I said no questions. I got 4th place both times. Can I talk about this for a second? And my elo has taken, I'm never going to financially recover from this, okay? That's true. Can I talk about it for a second? The first game, my fault, okay? Someone called Riichi. I had no safe tiles. Instead of throwing a tile that was far away from the door, I threw a tile that was close to the door. Tale as old as time. Beauty and the Pogs, right? Second game, I did nothing wrong, and I stand by it. I swear I could not cobble together a tenpai hand to save my life. I genuinely couldn't. It was very, very disconcerting. I also want to say this. Okay, 1 copy of the Torah. Do not discard that. We came off of last night I did a Yakuza stream where we played 2.5 hours of Riichi Mahjong. Okay, it'll be on the VODs channel hopefully sometime soon. But there's a mission in Yakuza that's like you need to win a game of Mahjong, an East round of Mahjong, starting with 1,000 points. Just 1,000. Everyone else is 25,000. And it's called Against All Odds. And I realized that that's why so many people comment like, hey, I'm just here because of Yakuza. Like, I need to 100% Yakuza. I mean, it's because if you want to 100% it, you need to beat all the sub-stories. And this is a very difficult sub-story. Not to mention the Dom stories that are, okay, you suck. There's some decorum, please. Anyway, it was very, very difficult. And guess what? I was like banging my head against this mission for like an hour and a half before realizing that you could change the rules. So instead of playing an East round of Mahjong where you have to just like get dealer repeats until the sun rises, you can change it to an East-South game, a Hanshan, a proper Hanshan, and you could turn the red 5s on, which it's harder to get huge hands if you don't have the red 5 on, you know? All right, I mean, I'm starting to look at this and I mean, this hand is not that bad. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai if we draw into a 3 of circles. We have Riichi Pinfu Tanyao if we get a 3 of circles. Do I just go for this? Okay, it passes. I mean, maybe it's like, sometimes you deal yourself into oblivion with a tile like this. Sometimes it just passes because everyone's a coward and everyone's holding on to a green dragon like an opportunist POS. You know what I mean? Anyway. I don't really like that, but the 3 of characters should be safe, but the 9 of characters should also be safe. It is a terminal. I mean, it's less safe for Left Lord. They could be waiting on a 6-9. I'm not sure. Like a modern day rapper these days. The ATM machine. Redundancy in that sentence. I'm gonna get rid of the 9. The 9 is actually a little bit spooky to the player to my left. Right Lord calls the Riichi. And am I about to fold? Left Lord goes Suji Gaming all up on this MFer. I think I can kind of fold with half Suji, right? Like, would they really call Riichi waiting on a 1-2 of bamboo? I mean, they could. It's not necessarily impossible. If we chi into a 3 or a whatever, like if we get into Tenpai, I'll probably risk discarding this 3. But otherwise, I don't think that I can. Anyway, hope you're having a good day wherever you are. The elo hit definitely hurts. Can I tell you something? I genuinely almost cried after losing the 2 games. I wish I was kidding. Why? Because dude, it's the depression arc right now. It's the depression character arc, and also like I was just like, oh my god, that's so much hard work that I've done in all my like wins. It's just dripping down the drain like I'm a song, like I'm a lyric from the movie musical Hamilton. And I was rewatching. I mean, this is also embarrassing, but I don't know. Like my YouTube channel is just a festival of shame. Okay, that's the subline. That's the byline. Or the tagline rather. Okay. Crossword's chasing it with the 1 of bamboo. The 1 of bamboo is not a safe tile, by the way. They could still have a 2-3, which is why I was being very, very careful. I don't think I'm going to get in Tenpai. I could discard a 2 because of Suji Gaming. Okay, now I could actually get into Tenpai, but I would have to discard a 4 of circles to do so. You know what? No. Bugs Bunny voice? I don't think so. Okay, if someone ron me off of that, I would have never financially recovered. 8 of characters is not necessarily a safe tile, but maybe Left Lord's just thinking about getting into the big T, the big Tenpai. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be the only person not in Tenpai at the end of this round. That's fine. We had the chance for a Riichi Pinfu Tanyao. We didn't get to it. Right Lord waiting on the Dora, Opportunist, and a Cross Lord closed. Wait. Dude, imagine if you draw the Dora then. Then what? You know what I mean? Oh my god, Yusong large sample size Liu has returned. And this time his samples are even bigger than before. Alright, we have some nice shapes here along with 1 copy of our seat wind. It's not nothing. We can even go Tanyao Gaming all up in this MFer. I gotta stop talking. Just occasionally I gotta stop talking, right? Because I hear the things that I say. Anyway. Yesterday I was watching some of the anime Saki. Not drinking it, just watching it. I was watching some of the anime Saki, and one of the pieces of dialogue. It's an anime about mahjong that centers around middle school girls. I cannot recommend it to you. Otherwise, I will be put on a watch list. That's just the truth, okay? That's like just the truth. It does some truly unforgivable, like male gaze type of actions, okay? It's like genuinely unforgivable. Episode 18 kind of hype though. I gotta say, and I'm not even joking. If you're gonna watch 1 episode, just watch episode 18. It's really, really good. I've cried watching it before. I cry a lot apparently. This is just, no, I think we can get into Tenpai ourselves. Maybe if the next, like we might chi a 6 of circles because the 6 is more difficult to come by. You know what? We absolutely should have chi'd that. Despite the fact that this seems like a very small hand, it's actually a pretty big hand, right? There's 2 leftover Riichi sticks on the table. Oh, 6 of circles. Okay. 6 of bamboo is now also safe, which is another tile that we need. We should have gotten the Tenpai because we would have been able to ron there. And there's 2 leftover Riichi sticks, so yeah, we should have been a little bit more careful there. We're never gonna get rid of the 7, so we're gonna get rid of the 8 instead. Okay, that's not what we necessarily need. The red dragon should be safe. The 1 of characters is like omega safe though. Why? We see all the copies of the 2 of characters, and we know that no one can be waiting on a pair of them either. Okay, call your little Riichi. Go ahead. Go ahead. You think that's gonna scare me? You think that's gonna stop me? Okay, it might stop me a little bit, but there's so many 2s and 3s visible. Surely we can get rid of this 1. Surely we can get rid of this 1. I mean, this is Pinfu. Want to chase this? A little Tonight We Dine in Hell? I mean, Tonight We Dine in Hell. Tonight We Dine in Hell. All right, let's see what happens. They've discarded a 6 already, so if someone messes up... Okay, that's a very risky tile. Would I have discarded that? Ah! There's 4 Riichi sticks on the table. Oh my god. So this is a 2,000 point hand, but it's about to become a 6,300 point hand with the repeat counter and the 4 left, the Riichi sticks. Holy moly, dude. All right. I mean, we had a good shot at winning with a monster Riichi Pinfu hand, right? This hand is okay. We need some good tiles to come together. Like this needs to be 2 Thomas middleweights instead of this weird shape, but Outside of that, we're looking okay. Would I open up my hand to pawn or chi anything? I am not sure. Gonna keep the, just burp right into the mic, Yusong. Great, that's great for the optics. That's great for the sponsors. We're gonna keep the red dragon as like a safe tile for now. I wanna keep my options for all simples still alive. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I'll be completely honest with you. We have one copy of the Dora. It wouldn't even hurt to draw another. Dude, I think, oh man. I don't know what I've been told, but someone here is getting bold. This is like an all simples hand, right? Like that's the best case scenario. All simples, one Dora. The point totals are still pretty close, and I just want to win this hand. What would be the nut draw? The nut draw would be like a 7 of bamboo, or like, I don't know. I think I would pawn either a 5 or a 6 of circles. Another nut draw is another Dora. We can use another Dora in this hand. I can make a bad tile good for a weekend. Also, something like the red 5 of circles would also hit the spot. Red 5 of characters. Okay. Crosslord's feeling okay. There's a 6, 7, 8. Okay. I think we do this. No, okay. The goofy voice unlocked. Gwarsh. So now the 5 has to be our pair, right? All right, this is fine. The nut draw right now is the 7 of bamboo, or the red 5 of circles. Again, I'm stretching a little bit here, but I just want to win around. I want to whet my beak, I believe, as the kids say. All right, 4 of bamboo. They're starting to discard some good tiles. It doesn't look like anyone's hand is like super scary though. Like no one's going for a flush. No one's discarded like a 5 as their first discard. So I feel pretty okay in this position. Call me Ariana Grande. How am I feeling about today? I feel okay about today. My significant other and I might go to Little Tokyo in the afternoon, or in the evening rather, to get some nice food and some groceries. I don't know. That sounds kind of fun. The thing about LA though is that like people that don't know what LA is like. Oh no. All right. So I think we actually get rid of the 6-8. I know that we could have thrown away our east wind there, but like this needs to become 2 shapes. I can't get rid of the Dora at this point. It's just too risky. I'm even going to throw the 8 here because it's also like our most dangerous tile. A lot of the 6s are gone, but you never know. Keeping the east wind as a safe tile just in case someone like, you know, Riichi's or Cons or something incredibly zuzzy like that. What would I do here? Would I pawn the 5 of characters? I mean, getting on a single tile wait for the Dora is not the worst thing to ever happen, right? But anyway, and in Los Angeles, there's like a crisis of public transport like no other city I've ever seen. It's like awful to get anywhere. Like you think like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the grocery store. 30 minutes potentially, 40 minutes potentially, depending if you just catch the wrong time and you're like a busy part of town. It's just really, really bad. I used to do, when I was interning here and I was trying to save money, I would use the buses. I would use the buses, and don't get me wrong, it's nice to have the option of what do we do here? Oh God, this hand is like so bad. But like I need another east wind or south wind or white dragon in order to make use of this north wind, right? Because otherwise I can't really do anything with it. Do I ever go down to a half flush of some suit? Some suits I stay up playing Riichi Mahjong. Dude, the only way I'm like excited about this hand is if I start drawing honor tiles, which is a reason that I don't want to start discarding them. Okay, I suppose that's a little bit better. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we have 3 pairs in our hand, no album out. Anyway, the buses in Los Angeles, they're on a invisible hand of the free market kind of schedule. You know what I mean? They'll come when they want to come. It was not very pleasant, and also like, I don't know, it's just not very well taken care of. Like obviously the city's not pouring a ton of money into the, oh, hang on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the chance to go for 7 pairs, and that is one of the few ways that this hand could excite me. So, okay, let's hope that we draw another pair. Another Dora draw would be the nuts, if you had to press me. Can also still play this hand normally is the funny thing. Like, we could still convert this into an all simples hand if we really wanted to, but I don't think we really want to. I think we want to go for the 7 pairs here. Okay, I mean, a crossword's also like matching some discards. I don't know if they're going for 7 pairs as well. Kind of zuzzy, but okay. All triplets, I don't think so. I'd rather keep a closed hand just in case someone else calls Riichi, and then we have a lot more options with folding. Anyway, I used to take the buses all the time, and like you'd have to transfer, and none of them are direct. And don't get me started on the subway. There is no subway in Los Angeles. They want you to think that there's a subway, but there's really not. It goes to like 2 places. If you don't start near the subway and your destination is not at the end of the other station, then what's the point, you know? So anyway, the travel to getting to downtown LA to go to Little Tokyo is always a treat. You know what I mean? Sitting in traffic, getting cut off by someone who's going through a midlife crisis. Ah, the best. I'm being very normal right now, right? Coincidentally, a very extremely weird thing to say, but I'm being very normal in the sense that, you know, other normal people complain about traffic. What if this is my normal arc, huh? What if I hung up the old hat of barking and meowing during my Riichi Mahjong commentaries and becoming a brand risk? And what if I hung that up and then I just started being normal now? Ugh, the traffic. Ugh, the weather. Oh my god, we would have had the greatest 7 pairs hand of all time, but I think that's okay. We would have had 7 pairs to Dora, but I don't believe in us mathematically drawing the last copy of the Dora. It could be in the dead wall, you know? Let's keep our options open. 8 of characters was just discarded. Okay. Sure. I mean, I know that the 1 of characters has also been discarded in the past, but I think that, you know, people are more likely to throw out 1s in the late game. The 3 of characters is a little bit zuzzy. It hasn't really been discarded up until this point. The West Wind? I'll take a West Wind. Would I call Riichi waiting on the West Wind? I think so. If I draw a 3 or a 7, I might call Riichi and just go 7 pairs waiting on the West Wind. But otherwise, if I draw a West Wind, I don't think I would necessarily call Riichi waiting on a 7 or a 3. We don't even have good Suji traps set up. You know what I mean? But okay, Yusong, what about the good parts of Los Angeles, like the theme parks or Universal Studios? Dude, can I tell you something? When I was interning in Los Angeles, and this is allegedly, I went with a bunch of friends. I wasn't over the age of 21 at this point. I was like 20, you know, just like a baby. I went with people to the Universal City Walk, which is not really the theme park like aspect of it, but just like a street filled with good restaurants and like attractions. We went to the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, which is a fictional restaurant question mark from the Forrest Gump extended universe. Oh god, I have to discard a safe tile here, right? We're getting down with it. Oh, I've discarded a 2 before. Oh, I'm like Zuzzy Furriton gaming right now. Oh my god, we have Tenpai. Okay. I guess I go for this? Ah! Okay. I was thinking about discarding the 7 because it's Suji to this 4 and all the 6s are gone, but then I was looking at it and I was like, a lot of the 3s are gone too. All right, at least it was a baby hand. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, friends, come on. Come on, dude. Oh, good. Oh, good. Good. Go for the half flush. I'll just be sitting here going for 13 orphans, I guess. Okay, there's a Dora. The only way I'm happy with this hand is if we draw another Eastwind or another green dragon. So I'm gonna hold out hope for one of those. 4, 5, 6. I mean, this is honestly insulting that you would get me so excited for a hand like this. Anyway, we went to Bubba Gump Shrimp Company and they did not card me. So I don't, allegedly, this happened to a friend of mine named Mong, okay? This happened to a friend of mine. So if you're a teenager and you're thinking about going to Bubba Gump Shrimp Company with a bunch of your older friends and them not carding, watch it. Don't do it, because it's not going to end well for you, because they might. But they didn't, allegedly. I'm joking. Am I? Satire. None of this is financial advice. Another day, dodging another legal bullet. Okay. I mean, this hand is not going to win, right? Oh! honestly, fuck you. Sorry. I mean, this video is gonna get demonetized now, right? But like, honestly, fuck you for giving me this. Like, we have to go with that now. Because what is the Gadra right now? The Gadra is another great. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so it's gonna happen. But like, it's already too late, right? At least we know that no one else has a big hand. Right Lord could have a half flush in the bamboo suit. That is terrifying. That genuinely is terrifying. But we gotta go for it, right? A Cross Lord also has a flush in the bamboo suit, or something dumb like Sanshoku, okay? Oh, Yusong, I've been standing Sanshoku for forever. How could you disrespect Sanshoku like that? Dude, come on. Did you see the way that this hand started? We're so lucky to be alive right now. It's not even funny. Okay. Can I get rid of this 8 of bamboo? Can I get rid of this 4? I mean, we have to push for this hand. Do we have to? It's Seat Wind, or excuse me, Prevalent Wind, Dora Dora. It's like good, don't get me wrong, but it's not amazing. It's just pretty freaking good. All right, I mean, this is a good sign, right? They discarded a 5, so we can discard this because of hashtag Suji Gaming. Let's see if they switch up their hand. They do? Okay, it passes, but they could have thrown that out for in exchange for like a 6-7. It's like so possible. I shouldn't be alive right now. Oh, so it is something silly like Sanshoku. You got a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. Okay, so we got to be careful about throwing a 4, 5, or 6 in the character suit. All right, that's fine. But if someone throws a Dora, I'm slurping. This is the greatest chance that this country has ever had to slurp up some points. Right Lord does not care. They deal right into the Sanshoku with that 5 of characters. So they have got to be in Tenpai too for maybe a half outside hand or something dumb like that. Yeah, I'm mad. Of course I'm mad. You want me to play Riichi Mahjong? Like, oh, this is so pleasant. No, dude, it's a fight against the heavens every single time. The heavens are like, hey, I want to spit in your mouth and not give you any good tiles. And you're like, I don't really want that with you right now, maybe in like a different context, but not right now. And it's just like that every single day. One must imagine Sisyphus and the thinking that he would prefer to be playing Riichi, like prefer to be pushing the boulder than to play Riichi Mahjong when you get starting hands like this. Oops. Did I just run you? I'm so sorry. You had an entire plan. That's cute. Prevalent Wind 2 Dora. Sorry if you're watching this with kids. I mean, if you're watching this with kids, come on. Like I'm like a bad influence. I literally bark and meow into the microphone. You know, like it's not good. I'm gonna keep the white dragon for 1 round. Let's see if we can't do something with it. What? I mean, we have 5 shades. Oh, okay. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's the greatest hand of all time. What do we want to see here? We want to see a 2 of characters. Oh, okay. F you. We want to see a 2 of characters so that we can call Riichi waiting on an 8 or a 7 of. I mean, are we happy with this 1-3 or do we want to go with the 4-6? Maybe we go with the 4-6 or maybe we just do. I don't know. We're still 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? We're still 1 tile away from Tenpai. I'm thinking like if we draw another 4, we might even be able to get all simples on top of this. Okay. All right, we're throwing the 3-1. We're keeping the Northwind as a safe tile for later. Maybe that's bad because like we could have drawn a 4, but like, you know, we could. Okay, here we go. It's the greatest Riichi of all time. It's actually the greatest Riichi of all time. So it's bad because the 8 of circles is like close to the Dora, and it's the Dora indicator, which means that we only have 1 left. But the 7 of bamboo is kind of not like this, dude. Come on. I was there first. Can I sidebar with Left Lord for a second, Your Honor? I had dibs. So no one, so when I call an early Riichi, everyone's already in Tenpai, huh? But when other people call an early Riichi, I'm like 7, 8 tiles away. It's still Yusong, take a deep breath, remain positive. Oh my God. Okay, remain the F positive, dude. green dragon the easiest green dragon half flush I've ever seen in my entire effing life, dude. Holy moly. What's the door? It's the 8 of characters. We actually don't want to see the 8 of characters. You think you're funny or something, right? You think you're funny? First discard Dora. Yeah, that's right. You better lawyer up, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming... I mean, so... keeping the Dora means that we go -2 Han, right? Because, oh my god, we can call it closed... oh my god, this is a closed half flush, potentially. Holy moly. I mean, I will pawn the West Wind or the green dragon if it comes out. We can even go for all triplets on top of this as well, okay? Keeping the Dora means +1 Han because we get the Dora, but it's -2 Han because we lose the half flush. Oh, okay, no one cares. No one cares that I discarded the Dora as my first discard. Oh my god, it's gonna happen. 4 concealed triplets. Oh my god, it's gonna happen. Happen sometime. Maybe this time. Oh, Ron, please. Please, call me Liza Minnelli from the Cabaret original Broadway cast recording. Let me call it closed Riichi. Let me call it... Go ahead. I effing dare you. I dare you to push. Or even to fold. You're screwed either way. Closed Riichi. Closed half flush, which is 3 Han. Green dragon might be... okay, whatever. I'm just gonna take this. If we hit an aura, it's gonna be pogged to the heavens, but I don't know if that's the case. I'll show you this so we can see. Okay, no aura Dora. Riichi half flush. Okay. It's just a 4 on. It's a farm to table mon gun. We'll absolutely take it. We'll absolutely take it. It's a Zuzzy hand, and we're in first. Oh my god, dude. I could kiss the ground right now. It's been so long since I've been in first. A very shiny hand, right? A very shiny hand. A very shiny hand indeed. So, when I chi into something Zuzzy, like a 6 of characters, maybe. I don't know, dude. Let's get loose. It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose, by the way. Okay, lame. Lame and weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. Would I be happy to see another white dragon? I think so. Am I happy to see this? I think so. We could even get a 3 here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shapes in our hand. Can't really chi that because we don't have a Sanshoku or nothing. I mean, now we have like a gazillion metric units of shape in our hand. 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence is actually well and alive. We actually don't want that because we want the 7, 8. We don't want the triplet of the 8 in this instance, right? It's first of all, it's really unlikely with one already being discarded, and we want the 7. We want the 7, 8, 9 chance. Okay, I'll actually take it at this point. We need another 8 of characters, which is, oh, 2 of them have already been discarded, dude. But like Sanshoku, Dora, like, come on. That's really good. And by that, I mean like mixed triple sequence, 1 Han, red 5, a million Han. Goku-san, Gohan, Lindsay's name, Lohan. If I was a sandwich, I'd be a Bon. If I was a violinist, I'd be Hilary Han. Like, come on. Like, do I have to convince you anymore? Like, surely that's enough for you. Yusong, that's not really even a logical device. You're just glip-gloshing or whatever. I mean, you know, like, I mean, I'm gonna... the festival of shame continues. Reddit does bad things to a child. Because, like, you go on Reddit when you're a teenager and you learn what a straw man is, and you're like, I'm the smartest MFer out here. Hyuk? You know? Oh, I'm so freaking smart. I'm so awesome and smart. No, you're not. You just read the definition of straw man once, and you don't even understand it that much. That was me in high school. Oh, it's so based when atheists are rude to people. Okay, hang on. And I didn't grow up religious either, okay? So if you had to classify me under a branch, it's... Oh, this is the dumbest point of conversation I've ever brought up in any of my videos. I'm genuinely sorry. I don't mean to offend someone. I'm, you know. Okay, we are in the zuzziest Furriton of all time. This is the zuzziest Furriton. Oh, I'm so sorry. You watched The Greatest Showman? Oh, no. So they might know that I'm in a Zuzzy for a 10. Oh, no. Okay. I need to draw the last one of... I need to draw the last 9 of bamboo off the top of the dome piece. I need to draw it. That's the only way I win this. How many 2s are gone? How many 3s are gone? Not enough. We're folding. We're absolutely folding. We're absolutely folding. If we can get back into Tenpai, great. If we can't, that's also okay. This hand, we got way off the rails. Again, I'm genuinely sorry if I've offended you. Like, I'm... All right. Noted, God. You wanted a little shout out in today's video, huh? Weren't content to just kick back and relax? You got it. Welcome. You earned it. Anyway, the point is, Reddit does terrible things to a human being's psyche. Okay? I mean, we could still get into Tenpai if we pawn into a 4 or a 1. And in fact, if a 4 is discarded, that means that we can get rid of the 1 because of hashtag Suji Gaming. So that's kind of nice. Of course, we don't get anything towards the end. I mean, Right Lord did a really smart play there by discarding the 9 of bamboo. They know that if I have a 7-8, I can't necessarily win off of it, right? I don't know. A Zuzzy situation indeed. Zuzzy indeed. Okay, this is in all simples, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand, no album out. We'd be so happy to draw. Okay, that's also pretty good. So we just start the all-you-can pawn and chi buffet here, right? We're starting to pawn the 2s, the 3s. We can't even go for a closed Pinfu hand, but I don't think that we want to. Anyway, the lesson that I learned from doing the Yakuza side quest is that, like, if you want to keep the dealer's seat, you gotta just get into Tenpai at all odds. So going, like, the value of opening up your hand and playing fast cannot be understated or overstated rather. And I think we're gonna try to do so with this hand as well. Well, we can keep the 9 as a safe tile to discard later. We don't necessarily have to discard it now. Looks like the red dragon is going to be dead in the water as well. Okay, fair enough. An early Riichi. Good. Are we scared? I don't know. I honestly don't know. An early Riichi is usually bad. We're getting closer and closer to, like, the world's worst 7 pairs or whatever. We can discard this 6 because of... Oh, dear Lord. Don't give me... 1 away from 7 pairs? They discard the Dora? That's good news for us. I mean, this is like all triplets as well. We have a lot of different avenues that we can take this down. Okay, I mean, I'm glad that they did it and I didn't do it. That wasn't even Suji or nothing. So what is this? Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, 2 or... Oh my... But this is good for us, right? In terms of how the points shake out. I mean, they were the person that we were competing with first. Okay, but it was such a big hand that... And there was a dealer Mongon. Okay, so now we're competing with a Crosslord for first place. The good news for us, and it's not really like good news, it's just okay news, is that, like, you know, we're gonna be in South 4 as the dealer. So long as we can keep winning in South 4, the name of my autobiography, we are not out of this game yet. We are not out of this game by a long shot. The point is, like, when you're a teenager and you go online, that's right, he's opening up this can of worms again, okay? And again, I'm disparaging myself if nothing else. When you, like, as a teenager, you have so little going for your life. Do you know what I mean? You have no voting power. You don't have any financial agency whatsoever. You know, you have to ask your parents to buy Magic the Gathering booster packs. It's humiliating being a teenager. That, like, when you see someone being rude online, you're like, oh my god, they have agency, they have power, I want to have power, sugoi, like, you know. And then you just get sucked down into this wormhole of, like, horrible people, and then the algorithms that be just force feed you more and more videos of the worst people you've ever seen. It's dangerous to be a teen, because of course, like, you're very vulnerable as a teenager for different ideology, because guess what? Your life fucking sucks. Most of the time. Most of the time. I mean, I've heard stories about teenagers with, I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, good relationships with their families and like, you know, like parents who understand boundaries and stuff. Like, I've heard stories about that. And we're moving towards all simples, but I don't know if it's necessarily correct here. No safe tiles anymore, just in case anyone calls Riichi. Do I go for this? Left Lord's discarding some good tiles, but we can get rid of a 5 pretty safely. It's you know, discarded by Left Lord and a Cross Lord. Are we 1 tile away from Tenpai? No, we're still 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Honestly, a pretty premature chi, all things considered. No, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. The 3 of I can't keep this because we're going for all simples. The 6 of circles gets us there, or pawning a 3 of circles or an 8 of bamboo. Chiing into an 8 of bamboo can also get us there. That's very scary. Are we in Tenpai? Not yet, but this turns into a double-sided weight. I mean, it's not really because we need another 3 in order to make it happen, but okay, weird shapes right now. I got shapes, they're pretty weird. Okay, I had to exercise that out of my system. Does that get me into Tenpai? I don't think it does, right? It does. For a single 4 of circles. This is the worst Tenpai I've ever seen in my entire life. This is honestly the worst Tenpai I've ever seen in my entire life. It might come out. It might come out. Can we improve this? Absolutely. We can pawn a 3 or a pawn in like an 8 or something and improve our hand that way. This was not the hand to push for. It's all simples, red 5. Yusong, what are you doing? What's the Dora right now? It's the white dragon. Someone could have 2 or 3 of the white dragons at this point. It was discarded early on, but nothing we can do about that. 7 of circles, at least it's been discarded semi-recently. You know, always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, it's dangerous to be a teenager, especially if you have no one to talk to. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have anyone to be like, hey, what you're watching is like not good. And it's not like a judgment against you or anything. It's just like a, you know, kind of a statement of fact. 7, 7, 6. Oh my God, we have nothing. 8s. The 7 comes from a what? I mean, no matter what, we're kind of boned. But it probably doesn't come from a 7, 8. I mean, they could just be waiting on a pair of this or like orphans or something. I have no idea. We don't even have anything that can go Suji Gaming. I will absolutely be folding here. Like, I will not be pushing this hand. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy, and I'm not going to push this hand. There's just no way. If we can get into Tenpai, that would be hilarious. Oh, no. Okay, so this is like Suji kinda, right? They don't have a 5, 6, but can they have the 2, 3? They could have a 2, 3. Actually, a 2, 3 is still very, very likely. That's not a safe tile at all, but that still opens up the 2, 3 possibilities. 6 of characters, waiting on a 6 or a 9. Wow, they drew. What happened here? Because you discarded the white dragon and then you drew 2 more of them. Is this some kind of sorcery that I'm not familiar with? Excusez-moi. But you know what? This is good news for us because it puts us within striking distance for the for first place, right? We only need like 3,000 some points to get there. What is this hand? I have no idea. We have a Dora, but it's like extremely difficult to use. What are you, some kind of proprietary screwdriver that's only in iPhones? Breaking news. Streamer takes on the right to repair issues. Sorry, I'm embarrassed because I just heard my significant other enter the door, and now I'm scared to say something stupid. I mean, she knows me. She knows I'm stupid, dude. But I'm just like, I don't want to embarrass myself any more than I necessarily have to, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. I'm gonna get rid of the Dora right now. I'm gonna get rid of the Dora. What would be the nut draw? 4 of characters followed by another 4 of characters followed by a 6 of characters. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, pure double sequence. Another red 5. Sumo, Ipatsu. You know what I mean? Go ahead. You don't even know the danger that you're in right now, dude. Pawn the red dragon. See if I care. We're lucky to have a safe tile for later. Another 5 of bamboo. I mean, it's not terrible, right? Because we prefer this 4-5 weight to this 7-8 weight if we're going for the all simples dream of the century. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of it because again, we're still 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Even if we discarded the red dragon there, we wouldn't have been 1 tile away from Tenpai. It doesn't actually, I hate you so much. I hate you so much. You think this is funny? This is my livelihood, okay? I think you should leave, voice. The tables are my livelihood. Would I start pawning and cheating here? I think I would. They discarded a 4 of characters. Oh my god, let's get rid of this 8 before it gets too late. Okay, a little bit risky. At least we know that the Southwind and the Red Dragon are both dead. Again, the nut draw would be... I think we have to cheat this. So this is bad news bears. It's horrendous news bears because 4-4, there's only like 2 more 4 of characters left in the entire game. We need one of those to come out, right? 1 of circles. How am I feeling about this? I don't think they have a flush, and I don't think that you have a flush. Call me low water pressure. Okay. I would also like to get into Tenpai. It's not gonna happen. And they're the dealer. This is a long game. It's been 40 minutes. Only 40 minutes ago did I bless the world with the citation needed, by the way. An Iris Goo Goo Dolls Mahjong parody. I mean, can I tell you something? And this is, I guess, just to hype up the believers. Last night I had what can only be described as a thank you for getting me out of there. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. Jeez Louise. I don't know if it was right for you to do that. Oh, this hand is not that much better. Maybe just a half flush in the bamboo suit? No? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be going for here. All triplets? We should have discarded the 4 because if okay. I'm nervous. Someone hold me. I'm scared. We have 4 shapes. Dude, this is 7 pairs, right? The reason that I don't want to pawn this is because, like, the 4s and the 5s are not likely to come out. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I should have... Oh, my God. Oh, Yusong. Please focus. Please, Yusong. Please focus. You could also play this hand normally. You know what I mean? Just because the Zuz has been presented to you does not mean you have to go Zuzzy with it. Let's go 7 pairs, though, and see what happens. I wrote like 4 Riichi Mahjong song parodies last night. You know when like historical reenactments of Benjamin Franklin inventing the light bulb? Wait, what? Hang on, citation needed? Did Benjamin Franklin invent the light bulb? No. Benjamin Franklin is the father of modern day electricity, right? Right? Dude, I'm so fucking dumb. This is horrific. Oh my god, this is just awful. If you needed to tell me, hey Yusong, what chip does Mamoru ask for in Mega Man Battle Network 3? Ice Ball M. I knew that, and even before I started playing this, you know, remastered edition, I could tell you that it was Ice Ball M, dude, okay? A lot of my childhood was spent searching for Ice Ball M. What did Benjamin Franklin do? I don't know, dude. Something electric type, maybe? He had like a Raichu on his team. Okay, we are not gonna win this one, right? Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. We have to throw away some of our good tiles, just in case we have to fold. Like, I'm not okay with being this, I don't know, this leveraged into a very Garbo / maybe meme lord hand. Love Lord calls the Riichi. What do we have to fold with? The Southwind is a dead tile. I've been saving it for just an occasion such as this. Of course, you're gonna draw me ever closer to a Tenpai. I can't, dude. I think I have to fold because, like, we can get into 1 away for 7 pairs. But think about the potential tiles that we would, excuse me, have to discard in order to make that happen. I don't think it's worth it. I think that if we can get out of this hand without offending anyone, or, you know, dealing in is what I mean by offending anyone, that would be an absolute boon right now. We draw into the Dora, that's never leaving our hand. Anything else that's showing itself to be safe? 8-8-8, 8-8, don't tell me. I'm pretty sure the 9 is safe. Or we could go hashtag Suji Gaming with that 5 of bamboo. Let's do it. Like, they could still have a 7-8 in their hand. I know it's unlikely, but, like, it's not impossible. It still seems okay. It would be an amazing game to get first, though. After such a long period of famine, to finally be able to feast, go a little nom nom mode, would be nice. I'm not gonna try to get into Tenpai. Again, I think it's just too risky right now. Call me Chae-young from Twice the Ray. I'm going risky, wiggy, wiggy. This is an emergency. If you understood that reference, you're legally obligated to leave me a comment, okay? You're legally required. A closed late game Riichi on a Suji trap for the Dora? Yeah, right, dude. It's like anyone's gonna give you the... Oh my god, they're the dealer. And I'm over here looking like Joey Wheeler. This is an outrage. I'm stuck in the Shadow Realm with you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 orphans. For a verse, no album out. Okay. I think we have to go a mixture of Zuz and normalcy here, okay? We say things like, how's the weather? But we add something weird at the end, like in hell or something, you know? Like, we gotta keep our Zuzzy tiles, but also keep our good shapes, right? I mean, that's okay. What would be the nut draw? Another Southwind would be the nut draw. Another White Dragon would be the nut draw. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes in our hand. I could pawn that, but it seems... how do you pronounce this word in English? Fucking terrible. I'm swearing so much today, dude. I'm swearing so much today. But it's just because, like, truly the RNG has been hilarious. I will say this, okay? I will say this. When the RNG is hilarious for this long, it might just be that I'm playing badly, okay? Like, you can't blame... You know, T-Pain was famous for blaming it on the alcohol. I do not want to be famous for blaming the RNG, okay? I kind of want to accept that... Sorry, my hair... I just noticed a embarrassing strand of hair sticking out. Oh, please. I need a 7 of circles so badly. It's just not going to happen, is it? Like, I can't open up this hand. I got no valid Yaku whatsoever. Okay. There's the red dragon. Looks like right lord is moving fast. I mean, left lord is clearly going for a half... Oh, in the bamboo suit. The Southwind, luckily, is not an honor tile that they're waiting for. I mean, this could also be orphans. This could legitimately be orphans as well. Okay. A crosslord calls the Riichi. What do we do here? I think we fold, right? We make like a bend and folds. Also, I'm pretty sure we can get away throwing the... The 5 came from a 5-5-6. Okay, it's just good to remember. Riichi, Ipatsu, Sumo. Okay. Listen up. I know that you think we're dead. I know that you think it's over. It's absolutely not over. I don't think it's over, not even a little. Dora discard on the first go because we're going for a half flush in the circle suit. Sure. Sure. So we're gonna go for a half flush. I think it's our best plan of attack because it means we can open up our hand as much as we'd like, and it's a pretty valuable hand as well. So that's good on both of those fronts. Anything else that can make this hand more valuable? Another Southwind for Prevalent Wind, another White Dragon for the White Dragon. Avi. I'll pawn this. I'll absolutely pawn this. And you're thinking, Yusong, you're also gonna pawn the Eastwind, right? What's gonna be your pair at the end of the day? Dude, I don't know, but we're gonna draw into another pair. Well, I promise you we'll figure it out. Holy moly. Okay, that's feeling good as well. We could even pawn the Eastwind and the White Dragon and wait on a 2 or a 5 of circles to run, right? Wait for our pair that way. It's not looking terrible. We have to discard an absolute onslaught of valuable tiles in the other suits to do so, but I'm okay with it. Right Lord is maybe just... Oh, this is so unfortunate. They could just be matching my half flush in the circle suit. Wow. Okay, a lot of circle tiles are being taken right now. Call me Liam Neeson. I don't necessarily want to chi that. Or necessarily do I want to smack that all on the floor. So this is like an all simples hand, right? So I don't know what's going on, but it seems like an all simples hand. Maybe it's an all triplets hand. We don't really know yet. The Southwind is like, okay, how do we want to play this Southwind? Because on the one hand, it feels like someone's waiting for it, right? It just feels like someone's waiting for it. either half flush or just a south wind, a prevalent wind only hand. They need to baby hand their way to victory. On the other hand, I don't really want to discard it. Like, if someone has a pair of them, it's really unlikely that I draw into another pair. But if we draw into another one, we can make use of it. We can absolutely make use of it. Draw into another one, discard the 7. Pawn one of these, discard the 2. Like, we can definitely make use of it. Would I chi a 6 here? Absolutely. I would even chi a pet. And I know that might be a little bit shocking for, I guess, some of the younger viewers out there. But this is just how it works in the real world. You might have to chi a pet one day. At least it's not 4th, okay? And hang on, like, are you sitting? Because you're about to see the elo, okay? Are you sitting? It's bad. It looks really bad. Oh! Okay. Okay. I mean, this is already a very long video. We can take a gander through the logs, but I don't think we can spend so much time in the logs. I don't think I dealt in... Maybe I dealt in once or twice that game. There were definitely some misplays. I gotta, like, sit down and just watch my games to see what I'm doing. Like, I think it'd be good to... I dealt in here. Right. What did I discard? I discarded a 2 because a lot of the 3s were gone. What should I have discarded? There's 3 tiles left. Oh, this is Tenpai. It was either the 3 or the 7. Hang on. With the 7, a lot of the 6s were gone, but someone could still have a 5-6. Dude, I think this is the right discard. Because guess what? The 5-6 is more valuable than a 3-4 or whatever, you know? Because the 5-6 can have a red 5. And guess what? That's the only... the red 5 is still very much alive in other people's hands. So if I dealt the 7... Oh my god! So I wasn't going to win this game anyway, right? If I had dealt the 2 or the 7, I would have dealt in. Holy moly. Holy moly. If I dealt the 7, Right Lord was waiting for it. These 6s are coming from a 5. I'll hide myself, but a 5-6-6 shape. Okay. I wasn't going to win that game anyway. Someone else dealt into me. Can I just relive this moment for like one beautiful second? Okay, the zuzziest hand of all time. And now you're too scared to discard this. I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, I would have dealt the same. Me winning on a West Wind is very, very unlikely. But you see how, like, if I was waiting on a Red Dragon instead, like, or if someone's waiting on the Red Dragon, at least you don't give them an extra Han, right? Okay, so if they dealt the Red Dragon, they would have dealt into a Crosslord. We had 2 Dora there. I get a huge hand here. What happened? I call an early Riichi. They hit me with the epots. Oh, yeah. The zuzziest hand of all time. Actually, the zuzziest hand of all time. And just, I didn't get to participate for the rest of the game. I didn't get to participate. I know, like, one of these days I should actually just, like, sit down with a nice cup of tea and, like, watch myself in the logs play and just drool over how well I'm playing. No, just because there's definitely going to be things that you see after the fact that you don't see in the present moment. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. You can also join us on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Mondays are Mahjong. Wednesdays are Yakuza, a.k.a. Mahjong sometimes. And Fridays are Nancy Drew. So I hope to see you there. You can also say hi in the Discord or the VODs channel. Link down below. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? Talk to you soon. Peace.